Okay, hi everyone. So this is Oil for Pets with Doterra. Thank you for being here. We could start by grabbing your favorite essential oil and we could put a drop in your palms. And let's take a deep inhale in together, ground in this present moment. So welcome. Thank you for being here. So the goal of this class is to empower you to use natural alternatives when treating and caring for your pets. So we'll be going over 3 cool things about essential oils, 3 ways to use them, and tips to use them safely with your pets, and how you can get them into your home. So 3 cool things about essential oils is that they're safe, effective, and affordable. So not all essential oils are created the same, as the FDA doesn't regulate essential oils. Doterra takes pride in their oils being pure and potent. Because they're CPTG, they're tested for their purity and potency, meaning we don't add anything to the oil and we don't take anything from the oil. So they're 100% pure and safe to use. They're effective because our cell membranes are actually, the outer layer is it's oil-based, and most Western medicine is water-based. So oil and water doesn't mix, meaning that it can't get to the root of the cell membrane to help with whatever is trying to help with the body. Versus oil and oil mixes is able to get to the root. And they're affordable as they're very potent. You only need 1 to 2 drops per dose, and we're talking pennies per dose. Then as we go through the presentation, we're going to be talking about 3 ways to use them: aromatically, topically, and internally. So why doTERRA? Like I was saying, when using essential oil safely with your furry friends, they must be guaranteed 100% pure, because if they're not, then you could probably cause more harm than good to the animals and to you as well. So doTERRA does third-party testing. Every batch is tested over 54 times to ensure that it is pure and potent. To make sure there's no contaminants, toxins, adulteration, or any fillers in the essential oil. So we can go over the making over your medicine cabinet. This is pretty much for yourself and for the furry pets as well. So oregano is an essential oil that is amazing for your immune system, so any immune system support. This is an oil that can be used on yourself and animals as well, but it is one of the hot oils, so we suggest using caution when using it on animals. This is one that you can use whenever you're feeling sick or stuffy or anything like that. You can apply it at the bottom of our feet. As humans, we have the largest pores at the bottom of our feet. So when it's actually connected to all our organs, so you're able to reach your system quicker. Then we have Breathe. This is an amazing for humans and pets as well. This is a respiratory blend. So any congestion, any coughing, any respiratory support that your animal you need, this is a great one to diffuse specifically to clean the air and help with easy breathing. Then we have Melaleuca, which is tea tree. This is all things skin support and for any cuts and scrapes to avoid any infections or anything like that. This is a good one. This is another one as well that we suggest using caution when using them on your pet. But you could definitely use it yourself. It's just we recommend using on your pets other ones versus this one. This is one that you would use caution with. Then frankincense, this is the king of all essential oils. We have a saying in doTERRA, when in doubt, frank it out. Because with anything, if you don't know what oils to use frankincense. So this is good for cellular support, regenerating the cells, keeping the cells healthy, any head tension. For the animals as well, it's great to support them with their entire system. Then we have lavender. These are all things calming, soothing, any sleeping, any skin support as well. So if there's any skin rashes or anything like that, lavender is a good one for that. This is one that I love using when my dogs need to calm down, like right now. I love diffusing lavender or adaptive balance. These are oils that help keep them calm, to relax and just stay calm. And then digestin, this is probably the oil that I use the most topically with my pets. Digestin is all things digestive issues, nausea, heartburn. For pets, when they're having like puking, vomiting, anything that they ate that was bad, that caused any digestive issues, you can use digestion. Apex. Then we have lemon essential oil. These are all things cleansing. So for us humans, hey, Apex, sorry about that, guys. Pets. So we have digestion, which is, lemon, which is all things cleansing. So, hey, Apex, come here. Come here. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Okay. So this is Apex. He's still a puppy, so he's still training. Okay, so lemon is all things cleansing for the humans and for the pets as well. So it's really good to clean your air, your surfaces, and for pets, actually, when they have like urinary tract infections or any reproductive system infections, this is an oil that you can put in the water for them. So when putting oils for pets internally, it's very important that you know how to dilute, and we'll be going over that as well. Then On Guard is all things immune support. So cleaning the surfaces, our pets lick everything. So it's really good to clean with natural products, because then when they're licking it, it's going into their system. So On Guard is good for immune support, cleaning surfaces, any germs, getting rid of germs. This is a really good oil for them. Then we have Deep Blue. This is all things soreness and growing pains and any aches in the body or any soreness, really. It's really good to help with that. With pets, actually, we recommend using other oils first. This is an oil that we say to use caution with, and that is because it has wintergreen. So wintergreen is one of the oils that we say to, and we'll go over all those oils as well. But wintergreen is definitely an oil that we say to use caution with the pets. Then we have peppermint, and it's like a cooling, a head, comforting. It's really good for energy. If you want to give your pets energy, this is a good oil to diffuse with for you as well. Then these are some basic guidelines. So it's very important that when you're using essential oils with your pets, to know your pet. So what type of pet it is, the age, the size, any health concerns that they might have. Any health concerns that they might have, and how to properly use them. And it's very important to read the reaction. So watch how they react to the essential oils. So when you introduce essential oils to the pet, if you notice that the animal goes away or she wants to leave, then that's a good indication that that oil is not for them. And always make it a positive experience. So don't force essential oils on the pets. This could create fear and trauma for the pet, so then they'll relate the essential oil to them and then not want to use them. Then another basic guidelines is aromatic selection. So when you're selecting oils, and look, it's great that we have Apex here. When you're selecting oils, you select 3 oils that you're, for whatever you're trying to target, right? So Adaptive will be a really good oil to help with anxiety and stress, and to help keep them calm, right? So you don't have to open the bottle. You keep the bottle closed and you introduce the bottle to their nose. So he didn't lick, there's no licking, there was no indication that he loved the oil. So you would try with another oil like lavender, lavender, serenity, any of those oils like that would be ideal to help calm the dog. And always dilute. There's no such thing as diluting too much when it comes to pets. So I will be sharing a guideline from Dr. Janet Rowe. She is a vet that uses essential oils in her practice, and she'll give you a guideline of how to dilute depending on your pet's size and species and all that. And never trap an animal when you're diffusing an essential oil. So if they always have to have an escape route. So if you're trying a new oil and you're diffusing it, you got to make sure that they're able to get out in case that's not the oil for them. They don't like it. They have a way out of it, because we don't want to give them a bad experience. Okay. Then, so using cautions with animals that are pregnant, nursing, elderly, and any animals on medication. If you have animals on medication, it's very important to consult with your vet if this essential oils can be used as long as with the medication. Then also animals with bleeding disorder, you have to avoid these oils: burr, blue tansy, cassia, fennel, ginger, oregano, wintergreen. So look, guys, I just introduced lavender and he really liked it. You see, so this is the response we want. Like, they want to put it in their mouth, okay? Then also for animals that are epileptic or prone to seizures, we want to avoid these oils: basil, camphor, eucalyptus, fennel, rosemary, wintergreen, clary sage. So actually, with animals that are epileptic, my sister uses for her golden doodle, which is a big dog, has helped her a lot using frankincense, copaiba, Siberian fir. We have recipes. There's a book by Dr. Janet Rowe, which is Essential Oils for Pets. This is the book. And it's a really good guide because she'll give you recipes depending on what your pet is going through. Then we have animals that are pregnant. We want to avoid clove, cypress, eucalyptus, ginger, marjoram, peppermint, and oregano. Especially if they're lactating animals, we want to avoid peppermint. So we make sure that we don't affect any of the milk supply. Then these are some essential oils to avoid based on the species. You could take a screenshot of this, but this is mainly topically. So diffusing oils is usually safe. Usually all oils are safe to be diffused. These are just some topicals that you want to avoid with the animals. So you could take a screenshot of that. And if you have any questions, please type them on the chat and we can go over them after. So the first method of application is aromatic. So diffusing oils in a diffuser, making sure, but always make sure that they have a way out. So if you put it in a room, make sure that the door is open so that they can leave. And observe your pet's behavior. See if they like it. If they want to leave, then maybe don't try that oil, use another oil. So listen to the reaction. Okay. Then topically. So topically, always dilute. It's very important to dilute according to the size of the pet. So I'll share that guideline and we'll go over it as well. There's a little guideline here. And just do not use essential oils if you don't consult with your vet, if they're using any other topical medication. So let your dog smell it, see how they like it, how they react to it, and then choose an oil from there to be able to apply it topically. Always avoid oils on the nose, ears, around the eyes, and genitals of the pet. And then internal use. When taking it internally, you have to use caution when giving internally. Make sure that the oil is appropriate for internal use. So how you can tell is, you see like lavender has your supplement facts. Just like for us humans, the pets as well. You have to make sure that it has the supplement facts. You can, like I said, you can add it to your dog's food or water, but make sure that they eat or drink the water. If they're not drinking the water, then take the oil away because you don't want them to starve or become dehydrated. Okay, and do not give any products with containing xylitol. So this includes toothpaste, essential oil beadlets. I know a lot of people used to use like Pepto-Bismol when dogs have diarrhea. Like you have to make sure none of those products have xylitol because it's very toxic for dogs, even in small amounts. Then dilution ratios. I'll be posting the link once we finish, but this is pretty much dilution depending on the type of dog and the size of the dog or the breed. So you see for dogs and large animals, you could do 1 to 4 drops. It's pretty much per 10 milliliter roller bottle. Then depending on if it's a small dog or cats, you do half a drop to 1 drop of essential oils per 10 milliliter. Then pocket pets, 1 drop per 200. So you would have to get like a bigger roller bottle. And then larger birds, you do about 1 drop to 200, 400 drops. It all depends on the size, the health of the pet, the age, and the breed, the species of the pet. But these are some top 10 essential oils for animals. So lavender, like I said, it's really good for promoting relaxation and excellent for skin irritations, anything that the dog may have on the skin. Then copaiba is amazing for supporting, instead of using Lipulu, you could use copaiba to support the skin, joints, gut health, any pains or aches that they might be going through. Then there's green mandarin. This is a good one also for anxious feelings and promoting relaxation. Then you have myrrh. This is another amazing one for skin. It has very powerful cleansing engines. So it's really good for the mouth and throat to avoid any infections and support them through that. Then there's Terra Shield. This is amazing as a to repel insects, not only for us, but for them as well. So you can make your own flea collar. And how you could do that is with in a bucket, you put water, and then you will put a few drops of Terra Shield and you will dip their collar in there for like 24 hours. Then you could take it out and let it dry out, and that will be your DIY flea collar. Then you have peppermint, so you can include peppermint in that as well because it does repel insects. It's really good for, it's also good for digestive support and relieving any itching that your pet may have if they got bit by something. Then we have juniper berry. This is amazing for healthy function of the kidneys and urinary tract. So if your pet has any UTIs, whether it's cat or dogs, I've used them on both. It's really good to support their urinary tract to be functioning healthy. Then we have frankincense. This is all things cellular function. So this is amazing as a daily support for your pet for their entire system. And digestion, these are all things digestive. So any gases, bloating, occasional indigestion. And it's really good for long road trips. So if you're going to be taking your pet for long road trips, it's really good to have some digestion to help them because they get nervous, of course. Then there's helichrysum. This promotes energy and vitality and is soothing to the skin. So all things skin related for humans and for pets as well. This is a really good essential oil for that. Then On Guard is an effective alternative to synthetic option for immune support. So On Guard is our immunity blend. So it's really good to promote that immune system to stay in a healthy state. So a lot of people here are probably already Doterra customers. So just so you know, there's always 3 types of people: those that live the wellness lifestyle, those that want to share these products and get paid for it, and then you could build an income to replace or supplement your income with Doterra. Those are always options. And then 3 ways to purchase is retail. This is the most expensive. We don't suggest this because it's 25% above wholesale pricing. And then wholesale pricing is 25% below retail. You can pay $35 for an account and get the products just like it's a membership, just like Costco. And then there's below wholesale when you start with an enrollment kit, one of the ones already created, or you could create your own for 150 PDs. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you have anybody has any questions, please feel free to unmute or type it in the chat and reach out to the Wellness Advocate if you want to sign up, if you're new to this, or if you have any questions on doing an order for any of these oils to support your pet, you could definitely reach out to the Wellness Advocate that invited you to this. And we will be having this is our last educational series for the 6 week, but we will be starting another one back up in October. So stay tuned for that. If you register, we'll let you know the next one. Okay, so what about hotspots? Hotspots on what? What species of animals? Would it be cats or dogs? Dogs. Okay, so we can look it up. Oh, and also let me give you, I'll put the link here, but it's pretty much essentialoilvet.com. essentialvet.com/pet safety. Here you can download like a little guide and it'll have the dilution ratio. Okay, so for hotspots, let's see what we have for dogs. It's probably gonna be lavender. So for hotspots, these are the oils that they recommend: myrrh, helichrysum, frankincense, copaiba, or lavender. You diffuse 1 to 2 drops of each, or topically, you dilute 2 drops of each in a 15 milliliter carrier oil and apply directly to or around the area of concern. Did you get that, Natalie? So myrrh, helichrysum, frankincense, copaiba, or lavender. You pick 1 to 2 of those, and then you put 2 drops of each in a 15 milliliter bottle with carrier oil. So the rest has to be with carrier oil. Yeah, you're very welcome. Does anybody else have any questions? Okay, if that's all, thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for sharing some time with here, and my apologies for Apex. He's a puppy. But yes, thank you so much for coming. And this is definitely a really good book. So Essential Oils for Pets by Dr. Janet Roll. It's a really good guide. And Dr. Janet Roll also has a Facebook group and a community where you can always ask questions. So Thank you so much, everyone, and hope you have a wonderful night.